On the draw, in a league against Las Vegas Chaos with a very fair hand, we're keeping. Yikes. Well, James, welcome to the leagues. Back to basics, force of will. That's what I'm looking for here. It's nice to see that when you join leagues, people will still waste time. The biggest reason why I wanted to play more leagues is just, okay, that's good, is, hold on, let me finish this. Do I want 4 mana? Yeah, swords. I definitely want swords. This. Biggest reason I did want to play leagues, it's not that, like, every now and then you get people doing, like, misplays and stuff. Like, the competition is definitely much better in leagues. It's just people quit so easily. And it's just, like, are you going to play the game? Actually, this isn't that bad. Sure. If this is just, like, kind of regular Eldrazi, then I can dig that. But, yeah. Is there anything more with mana 7 or cost 1 less? I mean, if that's all they did, I don't mind swordsing this. I can... I had a land on top, which I don't mind having because they're showing a wasteland. But I think getting a ponder off here is fine. I have a lot of cards. Let's use them. Well, thanks, I guess. I think I'm... because getting 2 lands kind of sucks. I wouldn't want that. It would be something like this and this. I guess I'll go with it. Yeah. Okay. I think it's just better playing out my lands than I can, like, get Jace. Okay. Like Fleshraker or something like that, if they, assuming they play that. Thought Not Seer, I am going to force. I think Teferi's really good here, so... yeah. Brainstorm can go. So am I ticking up? I am going to want to fetch because I don't want that land. This is actually good. It's the more of the regular Eldrazi deck. I think I'm ticking up here. Can Fleshraker do damage to Teferi? Is the question I'm kind of thinking of right now. Like, the only thing I wouldn't want to see is, like, a Thought Not Seer, like, because that's not good when it comes to bouncing. But the ability to tick up Teferi, go to next turn, which means I can snap, plow, you know, bounce, snap again. So yeah, that original thought. Apparently people like wasting time in leagues too, because I don't know what this person is doing, but... Now let's get this. Let's get this. I am going to go with ticking up here. Seeing a Thought Not Seer is what I don't want to see. Let's do that. I mean, even if they Thought Not, they take this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be a, what's it called, with haste? That's also another one. But I can also snap plow that if they have it. 1, 2, probably. 5, 5 haste. Let's see. Okay. in the market for a back to basics. Like they have all the mana in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's that. So to each opponent. Okay, that's good. Or is it? Okay, here comes the parade. Plow this, return this to its hand, but then these are going to be able to attack. Is something to keep in mind. We'll see what I draw. So if I bounce this and kill this, that means these are just going to be duds, but then they can... I think actually killing this is going to be the best because of the 1/1s. It's just going to create more problems. Getting it back to basics would be very interesting here. Like they'd still have mana like enough to replace, say, one of these. I think I will bounce one first. Probably. Yeah, if I draw back to basics, I mean there's 2 cards out of 47. Yeah, I think this card's more of a problem now that there's these tokens here, so ideally it's going to be bounce this, kill this. I want to bounce first because I want to see the card that I get. If it is back to basics, then definitely playing it. They can have their 3 mana. Well, plus there's this, but yeah. Even a plow here is good. I can plow, Snapcaster plow. Bounce a token or something. Or plow, snap plow, bounce Snapcaster back. It's actually a lot of utility in that card. I think just getting rid of these 2 is best at the time. And this is going to be more of a problematic one. So let's do this first. Let's see what we draw. Okay. I don't mind that. I can actually brainstorm, look for back to basics, and then I would just have to deal with these, which isn't a big deal. Because I can still snap plow. Okay. Oh, black. Cool. I forgot about that. Not a back to basics. Don't want this. Don't want this. That was kind of horrible, if I have to say so myself. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We know one of the cards in their hand, which is that. Okay, so double Flash Striker. Nice. Card that isn't a land would be nice here, although I could probably be a little bit more specific. Dresstown has some nice utility. Still going for more. Okay, that's pretty good. Now they get their, what's it called? +1s. Alrighty then. Just burned out. Making sure they're not attacking Teferi. Okay. That game wasn't that bad. Opponent is waiting for Christmas, though. Alright, let's see what we have here. Alright, let's take a look. Yes. 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 This is what we want. This is what we don't want. Back to basics is fantastic. Not really stopping them from drawing any cards here. Out. Stop it. Okay. Jace. All the Stoneforge package is pretty good. Want removal. Dress down is like, it's not that bad. I don't think I want Lavinia here. This is more of a non-creature. If this was like bigger Eldrazi, maybe A-Force? Am I putting too much stock into Wrath of the Skies? I guess maybe a dress down. Like, that's good against Thought Not Seer. I mean, I could probably have one. I think these cards are better for a lot of the smaller stuff. Or maybe just one Wrath. Their creatures are, like, tend to be bigger a lot of times, like 3 and 4 costing. Could see something like that. Okay. Let's do that. But yeah, Wrath is probably like the other one that's kind of a maybe. Like playing Fleshraker is Wrath on 5s, which is, you know, yes. Okay. Stoneforge get Kaldra, playing Brainstorm first. Excuse me, playing Island if I need to Brainstorm end of turn. I might. Chalice? No? Okay. Yeah. Looking for force. Didn't find a force. 2. Okay. Let's just do that. I don't mind keeping Batterskull. Jace is a later thing. Don't want to see a Thought Not Seer. That is, so it's like, do I want to keep up Dress Down? Yeah, it's not bad. If they Thought Not, I have 2 equipments to play. So there's that. Just have to keep in mind the possible tension between Dress Down and equipments. Even Stoneforge, right? Can't bring in equipment if you Dress Down. Sequencing is important there. They might have that command card. I want to say Kozilek's, but I don't think it's Kozilek's. It's a Thought Not. I don't mind if it's Thought Not. Yeah, as expected. I was ready for it. Oh, it's a 5/5 now. Plow off the top is fantastic. They should take this. But yeah, that's why I kept the Batterskull, because if this came up, I'd at least have an equipment to put in. I think I would have, if I didn't have 2 equipments, I would have held up Dressstone there. Ponder? What? Alright, why would they take Ponder? Do they have a way of dealing with the germ or something? Like, what's going on here? There has to be. Oh, that's really good. That is very good. Probably the best draw. So if they attack, I am definitely bringing in Kaldra. If they want to like try and believe they can command the germ because it's remove, right? Exile. Like, is that their plan here? Yeah, I want to bring in Kaldra here, even though, you know, Batterskull has quote-unquote haste. It's not going to be attacking, and if for some odd reason then they kill Stoneforge, I'd rather have to use this on something more important, like protecting Kaldra is something. That's actually pretty good, but we'll let them have it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sure. So this tells me they probably have command, right? How many do they need for that? Yeah. Yeah, as expected. So that means I should have brought in Batterskull then if I knew they were going to have that. Yeah, sure. I just told you exactly how they were going to play their hand, and I still didn't play the way I should have played it, which was funny. I have a habit of doing that. I'm like, this is the card they're going to have based upon the way they're playing, and I'm still going to play it so it's beneficial to them. That was pretty foolish. This is an example of this not being all that great. Not having that mana is rough, but that's fine. Now I can't consign something. Okay. That's fine. Probably attacking with this. Not attacking with that. That's good. Yeah, that one, it should have been flop flipped. Land here is nice. Thank you. I can consign something. Let's make it cost a lot. This is off. Yeah, I think just, let's see, 1, 2. If I draw another mana, I can equip. Just something to keep in mind. This is probably getting consigned. Three? Okay. That is fine. It does stop back to basics in Teferi, but I'm just looking for land, and can't play that. That's fine. Land can equip. Land can help me do a lot more, especially with... sure. I could... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can kill this, paying 4. Then I have just nothing open, which I think is a pretty big deal. Yeah, see, the difference between putting in Kaldra and that flip-flopped is that I can actually attack through that. Like, they're not going to be attacking. And then I'd attack, they'd have to block. That's a much more favorable trade. Oh boy. That's kind of funny. Is this returning target creature an opponent controls to its owner hand? Let's counter that. You return that to its hand, which means I can just bring it back in. Oh, that's exile. Make sure if it was kicked with this exile target. Yeah. So let's see. I can just, yeah. So one's going to get countered, and then I can just, let's do this. Cast Earth will replicate. Let's do this. 3. 1, 2, 3. First one's going to get countered. So this one, we have same target. That's the more important one. This one is going to be on this. We can do same target. And this one we want on this. A land would be very helpful here. I would just probably attack with Batterskull and then equip Stoneforge. Would you like to attack? Feel free to. Yeah. That's actually decent. Is there anything I want to get rid of? I could probably just get rid of this now and start attacking. And just pay 4. And then force whatever they do. Them blocking gives me a card too, which is fantastic. But that's good. They played a land. Can't play that yet. And killing all their chalices would kill my germ. Something to keep in mind. Okay. Nice. Playing land means, well, unless they have something monstrous, it's getting countered either way. Or is this like exile 2 permanents? Probably. They're clicking fast, like they're excited. Okay, yeah. What are you doing here? How about I just counter this? Yeah, they're going to get 1,000,000 tokens. Let's not have them do that. The thing is, what do I want here? What do I want to pitch? They're going to... Probably Snap. Actually, no. Snap is... I win... Oh, I can't play. Never mind, I can't play. I was thinking I can just flash and Snap. Let's do this. Nice. All right, so that was the thing there. Bringing in, I pretty much called what they were going to do, and then I did it. So Wrath is, it really depends if they're going crazy on the whole Chalice plan. You really need a lot of mana to build up if you're going to start killing some of their bigger creatures, but with all the tokens they have, I do think it might be a little useful here. You call me crazy if I took out like a Brainstorm or even a Jace here. I am going to be on the play, excuse me, the draw, which can make a lot of these. Dress Down does have some really nice utility, which is why I'm like hesitant. Maybe it's just one Wrath again, once again. I think that's where I want to be. Let's roll. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Like, they play Chalice on 1 is not the worst. I can handle that. I can force something. I'm going to reluctantly keep this one. Like, getting off a Brainstorm can be huge here. It just really depends on what they play. Well, I'm not going to be forcing anything anytime soon, so there's that. Sure. Okay, I'm going to keep Island up here in case I want to Brainstorm and I want to use these fetches. Could be a Fleshraker. Only 2, which is good. Do I want to Brainstorm here to use my mana in case for a 2-drop? I'm going to go with no. Like, Stoneforge is the only thing I'm playing here, and I do want to see a little bit deeper. That's a blue card for force. Not like I'm going to be forcing much anytime soon. Probably getting planes. One, two, a lot. This could be a Fleshraker, yeah. Can't be countered. I'm going to wait for them to do something first. I can end that prismatically. They're just going to have 1 mana, right? Which isn't going to be a whole lot. Okay, and they have a Petal. Now they have 2 mana. With that, I can look for a Plow, since I have priority. These forces are looking quite weak. Dress Down's going to be good here. I think something like this. Actually, might want to keep that. Next turn is going to be Prismatic Ending. It just unfortunate with these forces. I think one has to go. Need removal here. 4 mana. That would allow me to play for Jace. Because there might be something I still want to counter. Like if they play another creature here. I think it might be Jace. Clear the board. Like, just because I can't force. If they didn't have Cavern, then I could force. Yeah, I think it's going to be... I can do a land also, but... Yep, that's fine. We'll do that. Now they're going to have a lot of mana, so this is where I can counter something pretty much. 1, 2, 3. They're not going to. Okay. This gets Mountain to end that. Even if I got back to basics, is it even that great? Okay, that's good too. Yeah, I think Swords is much better here. That way I can hold up Dress Down. And I will get red. What's this? Is this some command? Which I'm going to force. Okay, that is always being cast. Sure. X equals 1. I mean, sure. I think you can have that. What are we doing here? Yeah, sure. You got more mana. So I don't want to pitch Snap. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Where is 1 on top? Okay. So what Force can't handle, Dress Down can this turn, like a Thought-Knot Seer. Even like a Fleshraker. I'd probably Dress Down here. I don't want to have to force anything. I'm probably not going to need to. Okay, that's good. Nothing is really good. So let's check that where's Topic Tundra? Brainstorm, draw these cards. I forgot if I fetched. Play Scalding Tarn. Flooded Strand. I can't find where I did it. Let's see. Flooded Strand. Wow, that's really bad. I should have wrote that down. Because, like, I might have a Jace on top. Let's see. Draws 3 cards. Creates a token. Okay, activates an ability of Flooded Strand. Okay, cool. Just checking. Let's rock. Okay. Is this another command? Most likely. 800 mana. 3. I mean, am I really getting any other targets? But at the same time, sure. I could Dress Down right here to turn off. I believe that turns off this mana, right? But it kind of ruins the whole surprise factor. I don't think it's the worst. I can also... Yeah... I get another card as well. I probably should have prayed that island if that was the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where they have like exile 2 permanents. Like if they cast that, it's fine, I guess. I don't have any permanents to exile aside from lands. Anyway, that's on cast anyway, if they do cast it. Gonna make my mana all weird. Thank you. They don't want me to counter that? Let's just do this. What would they possibly be disruptor fluting? Sure. Like something that they... Like Force of Will, like they've got that. Probably like a Swords. I have Prismatic Ending if that's the case. And then I can Prismatic and then Snapcaster Swords. I don't think it's Force. I mean, they've got... I assume this turns this off, right? Unless they're going to float it. I mean, if they float it, it doesn't matter, right? If they want to do that. Stoneforge is a good name here. Teferi isn't bad. They haven't seen Teferi. Back to basics, cough cough. Swords. Okay, that's fine. Back to basics wouldn't be... That's actually decent. I want to use my mana here. Because like Wrath of the Skies would be fantastic. Let's do this. That's not Wrath. I think it's just going to be Ending. Something like this. Ending. Stoneforge. Because I can't snap Swords anyway. Yeah, so let's this. 'I will play a little bit faster. I am... Okay, well, they already had a redundant one of those. Thought-Knot Seer's annoying here. Or just something that cost a lot more than Thought-Knot Seer. This is probably... It's either exile 2 permanents. Okay, that. Yeah. Exile. You can do that. Three, 4, 5, 6. They have all the mana in the world. Sure. Sure. Thank you for tapping your mana. Should have got Mountain there. I'm just playing quick. That's right. Yes! Woo! I'm not going to even go over that. There was just a lot of speed happening there. I don't know what they were thinking tapping their mana, but that is the first league, first game. We won. Could have been cleaned up a little bit, but at the end of the day, we were looking for the win. We got the win. Hope you enjoyed that one.